Doc Mirza again. How are you doing? No.
Can't answer me.
I cannot. Hey guys, Doc Mirza here again. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm feeling super smart now. We have some smart technology to use. We have a new whiteboard from Newline. And we're gonna use it. And with that smart technology, we're gonna talk about, guess who? Marcus Smart. He had an oblique injury. What is an oblique injury? Well, let's take a look. So, now, when we're looking at the oblique injury, this is what we have. We are looking at an anatomy model. This is your whole body. These are the muscles. Obviously, I've cut out the skin. This isn't a real person. And these are the obliques, okay? In the muscular layer, you also have two layers. So, external obliques, and then you can go down and you get the internal obliques. Internal obliques, and then you can get the external obliques. Now, was it where along there? Now, is it possible that it was an internal oblique or an external oblique? They don't really say. All they say is an oblique injury. I have no idea what an oblique injury is. However, a left-sided internal or a left-sided external oblique injury is an injury. We don't know what kind of tear it is. We don't know if it's a partial tear. We don't know if it's a contusion. All we know is that he's going back in 2 weeks. Now, that means it's probably a minor injury, but I'm telling you, when these things tear, everything hurts. Look at the extent of where these muscles attach. They go all the way from the chest, all the way down to the groin, and there's your inguinal ligament, people. Look, right there. Obviously, the private parts are out of the way, so you can see the ligament where everything goes. So, this is what we're talking about again, all right? We have the oblique, that's the external oblique, and if we take a layer away, we have the internal oblique right there. And again, same with this, it attaches to the chest wall. So you can imagine that if you injure one of those obliquous muscles, that you could have a strain with your groin, you could affect your chest wall, your breathing, all of a sudden it just cramps, and that's exactly what he did.
But wait, there's more.
Let's look at this again, all right? So this is what's going on the court. He's holding right along here, okay? Right there, all right? What's along here? Now, there's his torso, there's his chest, that's his ilium, okay? Now, let's move over to here. There's his iliac wing, there's his torso, and this is where his hand is. So, is it the external obliques or is it the internal obliques? Either way, it makes sense that if he had a tear, it was somewhere in this region where either it went into tight spasm, tear, something happened. That's where the pain is. This is where it is anatomically. You got it.
But wait, there's more.
So the official report is that he's going to be out for the first 2 rounds of the playoffs and then back in. So that may be somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 weeks. And if that's the case, then he probably didn't have much of a tear. If it was a significant tear, dehiscence, and separation of the muscle from the bone to a significant degree, then that'd be a problem because his entire torso and his trunk would all be painful, difficult to breathe, difficult to move and twist and throw the ball, okay? So, more than likely it was a minor injury, contusion, partial tear, minor tear, for all we know, because we don't have the official reports out and we don't know exactly what the imaging findings were because we don't have them available. However, if his doctor said he's going to be coming back after the second round of the playoffs, then we have to assume it's a minor injury. So let's watch for it.